Hello guys, Adrian Jones here, CEO at Tradeology. Thanks so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube or anywhere else, please have a look below. Subscribe to our channel to get all the updates as they come in and lots of interesting news and materials that I'll be sending your way. Well, today, as I'm making this video, it's the 20th of November, Sunday, and I'm looking forward to the markets ahead, as I've been doing over the last few weeks. And the first thing I'm going to have a look at is the calendar for the week. You could use any particular platform. I'm using Forex Factory. And here we can see I've highlighted just the high impact news events for the week, as well as the medium impact news events. And firstly, on the list here, we can see the RBA tomorrow, Australia. That would affect the Australian pound, Australian dollar, obviously. New Zealand dollar also just underneath here. At those times, we're going to have some important news announcements. And I'd be looking to stay out of the markets at least half an hour before and up to half an hour afterwards with any related pairs, any correlated pairs to any of these particular announcements coming out that would affect the euro, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and one that would affect the US dollar, all coming out early in the week. Now, later in the week, we have a holiday, a bank holiday in America, and that's on Thursday. Reason for that is it's Thanksgiving. And in fact, I think trading will be much subdued during the latter course of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, normal trading volumes. From Thursday and Friday, it's going to drop substantially as most people in the US take a long weekend for the Thanksgiving holidays that side. Right, so just wanted to cover some of the news. What's been happening otherwise? Well, I'm going to be looking at a few pairs, the pound USD, euro USD, Australian dollar USD, and gold. Let's have a look at all of those. Now, what's interesting also, for those of you who are following Bitcoin and crypto, I'm not going to cover that in detail in this video, although Bitcoin's been down over 18% since the 1st of November, mainly due to the collapse of FTX, which I'm sure you would have read about or heard about. While gold has been up, it's outperformed Bitcoin. It's been up by about 6% after the CPI data in the US recently came out and showed that the rate or pace at which the Fed may hike rates will slow, but well, that's still something we're going to see. So USD is a little bit in consolidation. Gold's in going to follow suit there, depending on, it's very much dependent on what will happen to the dollar over the week to come. If the dollar strengthens, it could go one way. If it weakens, it could go other way. Now, of course, if the US dollar weakens, we can expect gold to rise. So let's have a quick look then firstly at the pound USD. Now, volatility has been quite strong over the past while as far as the pound's concerned. And when I did my last video roughly a week ago, that would have been around the Sunday, somewhere here, I'd set out these lines on the chart. And the idea there was that, of course, I was expecting there to be some continued momentum during the first part of the week, which there was. We had set our levels here and at the 180 mark, 1.20 mark. And it did, in fact, just touch that before retracing again. Is now a little bit range bound, and we'll see how it goes. There's a wedge shape pattern formed here on the 4 hour. And what I do expect, though, is that there should be a bit of retracement over the next day or so as the market breathes a little bit. So I'm expecting the pound to trade somewhere between the 1.18, 1.19 levels for the next few days. I'm going to wait until around Tuesday to really get into that. And then for the euro USD, looks very similar, doesn't it, on the chart? Big bounce during the course of the last 10 days or so, as you could see there, and roughly on our last recording that I did, I'd set these levels here, and we were looking for it to break above this level, this key level, major level here around the 1.036 level. If it got to that, we would have been aiming upwards higher towards this level here, and that would have been around the 1.045 level. and so happened to have reached that before retracing, and is now bouncing around this key area here at around the 1.036 level. So what do we have to look for here? Well, I'm seeing a bit of consolidation, and I would expect that it's going to be range bound between these two levels here. So if there's a breakout above this line here, this trend line, form part of this wedge here, then I would expect it to move upwards, back again towards the 1.045 level or so, otherwise to stay within this level. All right, and lastly, quick look at nearly lastly, I'm going to look at gold just now, the Australian dollar USD. Also a similar kind of pattern here. If you have a look, you'll see my indicators here. I'm using one of our systems, Tradeology, and that's showing mixed signals, and that could go either way. But anyway, we've got this wedge, and what I'm going to have a look at here is, well, we saw that it rose just to the level of around 68 cents against the US dollar during the course of last week. Now, the RBA, the Reserve Bank of Australia, is expected to announce a 0.25% basis points rise in the interest rates on or about the 6th of December. And after that, of course, the US will declare their interest rate hike, which many are predicting will be around a 0.5% or basis points rise. So after the missile hit Poland last week, the USD strengthened and the Australian dollar actually weakened. So it's very dependent, the Australian dollar, on the dollar strength. I've got a neutral outlook for this week, and as I said, the signals are mixed. So we're going to be looking for a level somewhere between 0.66 and 0.675, somewhere around there, depending on what happens on Monday. I'd be looking for it to break above this line, and if it does, I'd be aiming up here. If not, I expect that it will continue downwards to around 0.66, and we'll see how it goes during the week. As I said, remember please that there's a bank holiday Thursday. In America, it is Thanksgiving weekend, so expect a bit of volatility Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then for things to subside, especially as regards to USD, unless there's some other unforeseen news events. But we're technical traders, we're going to look at our charts, and we'll see how it goes during the week. So that's it for me for this short video. I wish you the best this week with your trading. Please do remember to subscribe below, and if you go below, you'll also find a free system from us at Tradeology for you. Thanks so much, guys. Goodbye for now. Thanks again for watching, and please remember to subscribe to our channel below to receive notifications, so whenever a new video is released, you don't miss any. And again, for a free system, also check out our link in that description below.